Hi everyone, welcome to Kissie's piano lesson number 5. Now today we're gonna start with the order of the notes. There are 7 notes in music, which is the first 7 English alphabets: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. On the piano keyboard, if we're starting from a C, the order of the notes is moving from the left to right, just like how we read. So if we're starting from a C, D is on the right side, and then keep going to to E, and then move to F, G, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is the upward order of the notes. How about downward? If we're starting from a C and go downwards, that means you're moving from the right to the left on pianos. So if we're starting from a C, the notes that before C is B. Keep going down to A, going down to G, F, E, D, and going back to C. I want you to open your piano and try to say the notes order, upwards, then downwards. Can you start from middle C? Can you find a middle C? That's the 4th C on your piano. C1, C2, C3, and C4. We're going to use our right hand, finger number 3. Can you bend your fingers and touch the fingertips? That's where we're going to play from a C. Okay, let's put our finger number 3 on C. Each note, we're just going to play one time. Make sure you lift your hands and drop on the fingertips. Then we go all the way to another C. Are you ready? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Now let's go down from the C. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Good job. Now let's try our left hand. Still finger number 3. Now this time we're going to put our number 3 on the 3rd C. C1, C2, and C3. That's where we're going to start on our left hand. Are you ready? Sing the notes. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Last one. C. Now we're going to go downwards. C, going down. B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Well done, everyone. Now we're going to review our walking finger technique. I want you to put your left hands like this, nice and straight. Now put your right hand on the top of your left hand. See if you can find your perfect hand postures. Okay, perfect hand postures feel like you're holding an apple or a bubble in your hand. All the fingers touching your hands with the fingertip. Make sure they are nice and curved. Alright, now can you show me finger number 1 and lift the other fingers up? Now can you swap finger 1 with finger 2? Well done. Let's do some more rotating. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good job. Now we're going to swap 2 with 3. Are you ready? 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Lift your finger as high as possible. 3 and 4 now. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Good job. Last one. 4, 5. 4 is really hard to lift it up. So make sure you use a lot of muscle. Pull the fingers up. 4, 5, 4, 5. Good job. Now we're going to try our right hand on the piano. I want you to try. You can standing up beside the pianos and walk along with your fingers. Okay? I'm going to sit down and show you. We're going to starting from a 1 and 2. So you can find any key to start with. Put the number 1 down. And then swap with number 2 to play the next white key. 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Try to lift the finger as high as you can and then drop down on the fingertips. Now we're going to go back and use 2 and 3. Can you find the C5? And we're going to walk all the way down to C3. Ready? C, B, A, G. Lift the finger high and try to keep your wrist very steady. Hands straight. Very still. In a relaxing walking speed. Then 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Now 4, 5. C, B, A, G. Try to keep your hands straight. The other fingers lifting up, but very relaxed. When you do the left hand, you can turn around and use your left hand, go up the keyboard like this way, okay? Because of the position of the camera, so I won't be demonstrate the left hand, but make sure you're using the hands that are closer to the piano side. All right, that's our finger exercise. Now in the class, we have learned the line and the space. I want you to get a paper, draw 5 lines and leave some space, about finger space. This one's a little bit narrow, but if you have a paper, you can make the space a little bit bigger. Leave some space between the lines. We're going to draw line 1, then line 2, line 3, line 4, and line 5. If you down your lines, you can see that you create 4 spaces. Space 1, space 2, space 3, and space 4. Now the notes that we learned in the class is called the semi-breve. It looks like a circle. Okay, now I want you to start putting the notes from the first line and then move 1 step up to first space, then line, space, line, space, line, space, line. If you finished, count how many notes you have drawn on the music staff. It should be 5 line notes. If you draw the notes crossing the line, make sure they are go in the middle of the line, and then there are 4 spaces. You should have a nose squeeze in the spaces. There should be 9 notes altogether. Once you have done your upwards, then you can try the downwards. Okay, starting from the top line and go space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line. You may find out, there's a pattern how the notes moving on the music staff. Yes, there is a pattern. The piano notes, the music notes move on the staff, line, and space, line and space, line and space, line and space. If we play them on the piano, the line notes and the space notes is the next key. Line notes, space notes, line notes, space notes. That's how the notes moving on the music. Just like the order when we're counting from a C to another C, it's the line space rule apply. So we never jumping from a space to another space or line to another line. Okay, that's what we call the skip. Then if you're jumping from a line to line, then that means you're skipping one note. That's the homework for our students to practice at home. Draw 5 lines like music stuff and write the notes from a line to space up to the top line, then coming down. Alright, now is the I love coffee, I love tea. In the class we're learning about 5 different parts. Do you still remember? Okay, I have the accompaniment part recorded, so I'm gonna play, then we can try all 5 parts. Get ready. Well done. I know the speed sounds a little bit faster than we do it in the class, but if you practice a lot, you can play tiny little bit faster to make the music more lively. Alright, that's all the practicing part for this week. I hope you enjoy. See you next week.